never thought about getting my eyebrows or eyeliner tattooed on. I've just done my whole process in the morning. It'd take like 30, 45 minutes. And so I was like, let's just follow her, see what she's like, see her consistency, her detail, everything like that. So as the detail-oriented person that I am, I followed her for about probably over a year before I committed. And when I did commit, I was like, you know what? Let's just take this plunge. Let's do it. I just don't want to do this in the morning anymore. So that was basically all that I needed to convince myself of, is that this is going to be worth it. And it absolutely has been worth it. So I had both the eyebrows, microblading, and permanent eyeliner done. The reason why is because I have
trichotillomania.
Trichotillomania.
Yeah. Trick. Yeah.
Trick is a lot easier. I have trick, so I have that impulse to like pull and just my eyelashes were sparse and my eyebrows were sparse, and I'm like, I don't want to go outside of my house without makeup on, which to me is like super defeating. Like, you should be very confident in your natural beauty and that kind of feeling. And I think that having this done with the eyebrows and eyeliner, like, it's changed my life. Basically, my entire morning routine is maybe like 10 minutes long now, which is fantastic because I can sleep longer. But because of that anxiety impulse of mine, like, I feel almost less like I need to do it because of how I look. I don't know. There's just something emotional and mental about it that I don't have to like really go for that again. So that's why I went for it. Whew. Oh my gosh, I can't, like, I just smile whenever I talk about it because it makes me feel so good. Be like, guys, I don't have to draw my eyebrows on anymore. So I'm just, my confidence has skyrocketed since then. Like, I feel that I'm able to go swimming and not have my eyebrows wash off, like that kind of thing. Like, it's the simplest things that people don't really understand or relate to that have completely changed my outlook on what I'm able to do without like feeling that fear or anxiety. And it's been fantastic, just the whole experience. I was more nervous about how it's going to feel afterwards than I was during the process. I did a little research on my own just to feel like to understand, like, what is it going to feel like? Is it going to hurt? You know, pain is relative to the person, so I think that my biggest concern was how the healing process was going to be. Like, am I going to look like a balloon when I leave the studio? Like, am I going to have to hide the fact that I've done this? You know, are people going to understand, like, why are your eyes so swollen or something like that? But honestly, like, I didn't have that afterwards. Like, my healing process was fantastic. No one could tell. So that was the most important part of going through this, was just knowing that this is something that's pretty natural in its entirety. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love Jillian. She's amazing. She feels you very relaxed, very, she makes you feel very comfortable, accepted. She just talks to you like a normal person. You don't have to like feel anxious or anything like that. It was natural. Felt good. Like, it's not a typical tattooing session in a sense. Like, because it's cosmetic, it's done more delicately and with stages in comparison to like full out, let's just do your whole tattoo now.
Right.
But with like eyeliner and the eyebrows, it's done like within like an 8-week, I think, period in between the two sessions. That way the first session, like, you're getting the groundwork done. It looks great, but then the second session is what matters the most because it brings it all together. So that was the most interesting part for me, because I didn't realize that it was done in 2 sets like that. I told everyone. I'm pretty fluent in Instagram, a little too much, but with that, I loved tagging Sage Cosmetic and everything that I did to tell everybody, like, bring everybody that's interested over to her, Instagram or her site. I wasn't shy about saying, hey, this is what I deal with. This is how I overcame it. Please, check her out. She does fantastic work. I've had a ton of people reach out to me, just trying to figure out what's the process, what does it feel like, how much is it, all of this. And I'm all like, you know what, come over to her site or come over to her Instagram, check it out, do a little research on your own. All I can say is that it has been worth every single penny. It has been worth my time. It's just been a fantastic experience for me.